Hey everybody, this is Grace. I am on my way to buy some meat. Yep, on my way to buy some meat. And just got back from physical therapy. Adam wasn't answering his phone because he was going to go. And I figured he had left his cell phone at home. No, he was outside in the front yard without his cell phone. So I told him I'd go get some meat, because all we've had since he's been back, probably 10 days, I don't know how many days, from his little he and his brother went to see all their other family here in Texas, and I had been in the hospital ER night after dark the next day, and they left early the morning before. I was in the hospital, and that's when they determined that I had congestive heart failure. They didn't call it that, and then still in person they don't call it that. I don't get that. But anyway, why are you going so slow? Are you falling asleep up there? Yeah, it kind of feels like it. Kind of seems like it. You're going slower and slower and slower. What's going on? I mean, they're down to 22 and this is 35. You see it right there, don't you? What the heck are you doing? Seriously? That worries me when people do that. Seriously. Oh, what are they doing? You're going to continue to be in front of me? Please don't. Please don't. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And watch the light turn. I don't know what was that. He doesn't seem to be sleeping. He just, who knows? That was fun, wasn't it? Really, what the heck's wrong with you, dude? Doesn't seem to be sleeping. It's not on his cell phone. Well, now he is. Okay. Anyway. Let's see. Is he going to try to run me over? Nope, now he's on his cell phone. It's probably what it was earlier, yeah. So, he just now turned. Can you believe this? It's all about it. It's all about them. They're on the road. You know, they got a cell phone call or text or whatever. Everybody has to wait now. You just have to wait. People who do that go. He's way back there. He was the first in line to turn, too. On that side, next to me. Anyway, this is just one of those videos, when I'm just gonna, alright. Now what, it's me? Why is it doing that? Anyway, okay, I am in the wrong lane to go to that store. So I've got to get over here. What's going on over there? Wow, one of those videos. Okay. Anyway, I had started this out to talk about going back to work. I went to physical therapy today. It's the second day since I was in the hospital ER with the congestive heart failure. And I saw my new cardiologist for the first time earlier this week. And he said, I said, can I go? I said, it says on the discharge papers to ask you these questions. Can I go back to work? And can I go back to physical therapy? He said, and he basically said something like, I'm all behind you. If you want to do it, I'm all behind you. Something like that. He's a really young guy, too. I mean, so young. I was surprised he could be a specialist at that age. Was he one of like Doogie? Remember, was it Doogie Howser, whatever it was? That was a long time ago. I wasn't into that show either, so I was never much into TV as it is. When I was young, never. So anyway, I was going to talk about going back to work. He cleared me so I could do it. But one of the things I've been noticing, and I'm going to go back to work, I had planned planned on Sunday because we're under that, this is Texas, north of Dallas. We've been under a red flag warning for I don't know how many days, and some other kind of warning. I don't know, they were both fire had, the red flag was about fire. Oh, and the wind was real up to 45, which I have experienced being in an SUV. And yes, it is spring break. You can tell by the gas prices, $2.95. It was just $2.55, not just how many days ago? Anybody still fooled by all that? I didn't think so. Anyway, yeah, it's spring break. Gotta be higher. Never fails. I cannot remember any time it ever failing. The gas prices go up. But I wonder what the excuse was this time. Anyway, going back to work. I'm ready, but I had planned on it being Sunday because we had all these, but then Sunday, now they're saying Sunday's going to rain. I'm like, yeah, that's a great day for me to go back to work. Rain. So I don't know. I might go, I was going to go check, try one today. And I turned on 3 of the apps, and one of them wanted to verify who I am, and the other one I have to go home and find out what password and email address I used for it, and that kicked me out. What are you doing? Kicked me out again. Yeah, it's not where you turn, people. Anyway, well, I guess you could, but it's not where you're supposed to. Anyway, so, and I want to go, but like I said, when we were under that, I have already have allergies, and I really didn't want to be outside with all these. What the heck are you doing? You turn your blinker on and you're not going. But with all this smoke, haze, oh man, you wouldn't believe the haze we saw one time, because we were actually out, Adam and I, and it was so bad, it just came on, and it was like, whoa, that is so freaky. It really was pretty freaky. Yeah. Guess I could park here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna do like this until I go in. I don't like a bunch of kids getting in my videos. I don't put kids in my videos, so it makes it easier. But anyway, I mean, and then I noticed that Uber Eats, have I already mentioned this in this video because I had started it earlier, but anyway, Uber Eats, that of 20%, I only have 3. I'm like, what? And so 3 of the apps, 3 out of, there's several. But I'm ready to go back to work. I'm rambling on this. I've been rambling all day. I don't know. I don't like the fact that tomorrow I have to get up real early. I'm a person who usually wakes up like 4 o'clock or something, but this one is still at 6 or so. But don't you know that's going to be the day that I don't want to wake up at that early? So anyway, but as far as am I okay to do, I don't know. These doctors, they don't take the time to explain anything. The appointment actually said 30 minutes on there. I've never seen an appointment say how long it's supposed to be. Well, he was 10 minutes late, and so he took that off and did 20 minutes and hurried up out of there, so I guess he can meet his other ones on time. Why? That's the second time something like that's happened to me. I'm like, why am I the one that, yeah. It just feels so much freedom just to, okay, we'll cut it short, because I need to know things like, what are my limitations? And I asked him, I said, well, what am I supposed to watch for? And he said, anything like before. Okay, that kid walked right in front of my car, so I cut it off real fast. But he said, anything like what made you go to the ER? Well, okay. So, okay. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if, if I, like when I go to these places, I'm doing do like Uber Eats and stuff like that, food delivery services. For the health insurance, they would not let me pay for it, just pay for it. The Affordable Care, I had to work. It's the way. That's the short version. Don't trust me, but that's what I was told. I have to work. Okay, so what's going to allow me to go home when I need to because of the swelling in my feet, ankles, leg, edema, and whenever I just feel, who's going to let me work whenever I want to, and I can't sit down in my desk for too long, can't stand, can't sit, can't this, can't that, can't be there definite at this time or that time. Yeah, that's why I decided to do this, because I was watching videos for years, people doing them, and I'd say this in most videos. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing, and I like it. I like being outside. I've mentioned all this before. My master's degree is actually in sociology, so it's interesting to me. It's field research. I'm having a field day. Like when you were a kid in school. I always loved those. We had field days. Wasn't it called field? What's it called? I think it was called field days, right? I don't remember. That was a long time ago for me. Long time ago. So, but anyway, I'm gonna go in. Okay, I just went in there to get some meat, and $100 later, right at $100. Yeah, and a really, really long wait in line. There was only one line when I got up there, and it was long. And I got in, and they started telling other people to go to other places. They got through a lot faster than those of us who were standing in the long line. Yeah. Customer service lacking much? Yeah. Okay, I had to delete a clip. Hopefully I got the right one. But I was in there and I was thinking, yeah, I was dilly-dallying too much at first. And I was like, okay, I better get out of there because, I'm on Lasix and then another diuretic I take twice a day. And yeah, that might not be a good thing to dilly-dally. Adam likes to say that, dilly-dally. But, so I turn around and say, okay, I'll just, go check out one lane open. Really? And that took longer than me shopping. Seriously. Then they opened two more. One of them, they didn't even turn the light on. And they opened one for, I have no idea, it must have been some bulk order or something. And people were still way far in line. Having one person as cashier at lunchtime, not a good idea. Seriously, not a good idea. Oh my goodness. Do I have to teach them everything? But seriously, that was stupid. Not smart, not good. Or maybe it's not stupid, maybe it is smart. But come on, stop wasting people's time. Yeah, it might be smart to the way they see it. I don't know, I feel like grumbling. But I don't let that stuff really get me worked up anymore. I found a good thing for me, and I'm not saying it's for anybody else, but for me is to do videos and vent, and those are my pressure release valve. That's what I've said all along for, about 10 years or so. Yeah, it's healthy for me. Like I said, I'm not saying it would be for anybody else. It might be the exact opposite for other people. So, especially with some of these trolls. Now, I don't get trolls. I don't get comments. Yeah, that's okay. It's all going to be troll comments. Then, it's very, very, very seldom I ever get a comment. But if it's just going to be, when I first started, it was different because a lot of it was about community. And back then it was, you know, community people actually became friends with one another and stuff like that. These days, I don't see that. Not much. You know, like even other people talking about it. It's like everybody's individual. You know, just, you know, they don't. You know, every once in a while you hear somebody say, oh, I like somebody else's video, what they said on this video or that video, but you don't hear them talking like it was back then, you know, like say 8 to 10 years ago when people said, hey, you know, my friend, you know, my online friend, whatever they called them, you know, whose channel is this, they would say the channel, all that. Very different now. Let's see if this person's going to be the one that goes, which lane is mine? Those don't meet up right. Yeah. So, and the people who turn both lanes turn onto this too. Yeah, there's always confusion there too. But anyway, I'm ready to go home. I had to wind up standing in line so long. I wound up getting one of those chickens, you know, that they cook. And I've never had one from there, so I don't know how it's going to taste. But I think it took, I don't know how long in line, quite a long while. And I'm going to have to go home and, cook something. So it's over an hour since I left physical therapy. It's an hour and 15 minutes, at least. And I could have gone there, but I'll go here. So that's a long time. I went straight to an hour I spent in the store and I just bought a few things. Okay, I forgot that it's spring break. Yeah, kids everywhere. So now I don't put people's kids in my videos. Hopefully I got them all out. I had to delete yet another clip. But anyway, I think I'm just gonna wrap this up. Every time I make a clip, I'm gonna have to delete it. But yeah. Now to get home. I'll talk to you on another video.